guys. This is like my third vlog this week, but yeah. This is just like an update on my doctor's appointment. I couldn't wait till Friday to tell you guys. Looks like I have a black eye. I'm not. It's just the lighting. I look like somebody beat the hell out of me. Here, I'll do this at a different angle. Is that better? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Sorry, I'm being conceited. I just got back from my doctor's appointment. Took forever again. Didn't take as long as last time. She's always, I guess, running behind now. So, but I did get, to hear the baby's heartbeat again, and it was 148, and it was so cute because I got to hear him kick. I didn't feel him kick, but he was kicking and moving. Like when she was doing it, she's like, "Do you hear that? Do you hear that?" And it kept happening over and over again. And I go, "Yeah, what is that?" Because I thought it was just her or something. She's like, "That's the baby kicking, the monitor thing, like, or making noise in there, kicking around and moving." And she's like, "You can't feel it, but he's moving like crazy." So, and this is the third time that I've had somebody tell me that I have a really active baby. The first time they did an ultrasound, they were like, "Yeah, he's really active." And then when his sister did her ultrasound, she said he was really active. And then now they're like, "Yeah, he's an active baby. He's definitely going to be an active kid." I was like, yay! Which makes me glad. That means he's healthy and everything. So, yeah. And then they did a urine culture and did whatever they do with that. She said everything looks normal. She said my pap smear and everything came back normal from my last appointment. So I'm pretty much normal. They gave me my flu shot. I didn't really enjoy that. I didn't hurt. I mean, she was really good. She's probably the best stick I've ever gotten on the flu shot, because I always hate getting the flu shot because it freaking hurts. I mean, the flu shot burns, but, my arm doesn't hurt as bad as it normally would. Then I got some blood draws, because they're going to do the tetra something or other. It's written down somewhere, I forgot, but I guess that's the one that's tests for spina bifida and stuff like that, and Down syndrome and stuff. So I didn't think they did that till later, but apparently they do it now. So can't wait for those results to come back. What else did I do? She just talked to me and asked me questions and stuff like that, and then I got to ask her all my questions. Like, I asked her about my arm pain and my hand pain and the tingling, and she said that not to worry about it right now, that if it does get worse, we'll worry about it. That it could just be my muscles putting pressure on my nerves from the pregnancy, and that we'll really, really just worry about it a lot if it continues after my pregnancy. She also said, and then I asked her about, sorry, I'm thirsty. I feel really bad because I'm drinking a Coke, but that's another thing I'll talk to y'all about. She said that the pounding heart's normal. It's just I have all that blood flow and my heart's kind of like having to get used to it. Then I asked her about the head rushes. She said that's completely normal. Not to worry about it. That's very common. She also said that, because I get those little sharp pains, and she goes, "Well, if you got them before your pregnancy, I don't know much about that, but if you're having them now, it's probably contributing to the fact of you have more blood in your system, and your heart's just reacting to all the blood." And I talked to her about a birth plan, and she said I really don't need a birth plan. Sorry, that was my dog. She said I really don't need a birth plan, that they don't really do birth plans. It's just standard procedure, that most of the stuff that's on a birth plan, she said, for the hospital that I'm going to be delivering at, is like a standard procedure, like if you want to breastfeed right after, or they recommend you breastfeed right after baby's born, and then sugar. They recommend that you breastfeed right after the baby's born, that, if you want the baby in the room with you overnight, stuff like that. And then I asked her, about, are they going to be really pushy on an epidural, because I don't know which one I want yet. And she was like, no, the nurses ask you, do you want one? And if you say yes, they'll just have it prepped and ready. if you don't want one, if you want to say you want to go as long as you can without, they'll be like, okay, just let us know. She said she's delivered both of her children in the hospital that I'm going to be delivering in, and that's saying something because she's a gynecologist, she can go anywhere. So she said that they're not going to pressure me into an epidural if I don't want one. They're really about what you want. And then I also talked to her. I said, does your hospital offer the water birthing? And she said, no, absolutely not. She told me that, you know, people try to make a water birth sound like it's really good. And I'm not saying against any women who have had water births, you know, you had positive experience. I appreciate that, and that's wonderful. But for me, from what she's told me, I don't think that's what I want anymore. As amazing as that is, and it's really cool, it also can come with a lot of complications, such as, she said it can cause aspiration, pneumonia, water can get in the baby's lungs. She just said that it may be really cool and natural, but it's not safe. And that's why that hospital does not practice it. So, and I'm all about safety. So, I prefer not to do the water birth anymore. After learning so much about it and reading on it, and hearing a doctor tell me that, you know, it's not the safest thing out there, I'm going to take her word for it, because she is my doctor and I do trust her, to not do it. So I'm just going to try to stick with the possible natural birth. That's pretty much my plan, is to do the natural birth, go as far as I can without an epidural. I think I can do it. Hopefully I know I can, and I'm going to try to get as far as I can without the epidural. But I'm not making any promises. So, yeah. And then they sent me on my merry way. And went home after they took my blood and gave me a flu shot. And then she said, what did she say? My insurance, this insurance that I'm on expires September 30th, and the new insurance I have doesn't start till the end of October, early November. So I'm going to be 6 weeks without a doctor's appointment. So, yeah, they're kind of upset about that, but hopefully my insurance kicks in on time. Because not only do I have to have my appointment, I have to have the 20-week ultrasound separately done at a different hospital. Or at the hospital, not at the clinic. So, yeah. But I'll update you guys on that later. I think that's it. So, baby's healthy, baby's moving around, baby's growing correctly, everything's going a-okay, which I'm really happy for, and now I don't feel crazy with all my symptoms. So, if you have any of the symptoms that I had, they're normal. We're all good, nothing's wrong with us, we're not dying, so that's good. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.